How's it going, everyone? Ruse here, and welcome back to my free-to-play Abyss Guides. So now that we're on to floor 7, things are going to start getting difficult, especially if you don't have another ice character. The reason why is because this floor is all about taking advantage of elements. Going into gear real quick, nothing's really changed that much. Youngling's leveled up a bit. White Tassel's still level 50, but gear-wise, she's just still damage. Going across really quickly. Have a gladiator piece. Have attack percent with it. Nice gladiator attack percent 2-piece. Have a berserker piece. I'm really aiming for crit here, especially to go along with what floor 7 offers. Here. Just another berserk piece to give me the extra crit, and I'm running crit damage to help just boost the damage you can do. This works really well, especially with White Tassel, giving a nice crit rate increase, and with what floor 7 goes into. Earth main character ends up being really useful here, especially because, for my case, I'm not going to have two greatsword characters to get through Earth barriers. For people that don't know, to get through Earth shields, you can also use the Geo element. Weapon-wise, Prototype Rancor. And for artifacts, I am using Berserker Rose just to get some crit set with the Berserker Feather. The reason why is because your skills can crit. That's just about it. I'm running Energy Recharge with an Exile set just to make sure I could get her ult off as much as possible, or her Elemental Bursts. Running more damage, just increase the damage on everything, and the Exile piece, Elemental Mastery. I'd prefer to switch off this Elemental Mastery and get more attack percent, but I don't, so I'm just using what I have just to get that Exile set. This is it for stats. Everyone else, I really don't have geared as much, and they don't matter that much, to be honest. I'll go through and show really quickly. Skyrider Sword for Kea. Energy Recharge with attack percent. Defense. This should just be Energy Recharge, but I really don't have anything else laying around to switch to in that case. I can actually really quickly switch him to this. This will be more useful. Energy Recharge here. Attack. And Exile. Gives us a nice set, and the Elemental Mastery is nice for him. Lisa's running a very similar thing, just some gear. I'm running 2-piece Instructor, so that's what that's for, and this is Exile. Her gear's not very leveled. I'm not going to be using her for a lot. The only reason Lisa is here is mainly for this. Prototype Malice is going to be my only source of healing on one of my teams. This is the whole reason I have all the Energy Recharge built on her. Going on to Noelle, the powerhouse of my other team. I have my Prototype Animus leveled up on her, and that's what she's using for a weapon. Gear-wise, I'm running Gladiator Nostalgia. I got this from doing my weeklies, and I got this to drop. I use it 2-piece with my Gladiator Destiny. This is what I got from my floor 6 clear, my Legendary Crate. Exile Pocket Watch. It's just a damage increase. And then for 2-piece, I'm running Berserker Bone Gauntlet. This is a physical damage increase. I'm using what I have. This is actually pretty good since she doesn't scale with attack on her skills, so this works out well with her. And another Berserker piece with attack percent increase. My Barbara's just built full health. Quite literally. Just full health with a 4-piece Maiden set that increase her healing. Barbara's really important. I need her to get through the fire shields whenever they're put up, and I'll explain that soon. For Amber, she's just to get through the ice shields. Another character. I'll just show her gear really quickly. I don't want to go over it too much. Nothing here is important almost at all. Alright. Hey guys, I do just want to cut in really quickly and show all the constellation talents for these characters that I'm using, because I did realize while I was showing off the gear that I had on everyone, I didn't show that. Constellations and talents can help out a lot, and I just want to show what I have personally. For Geo main character, I do have almost all of her constellations. You get these from playing the game, from the main story, and the merchant in Liyue. It is just main story and that merchant. This one isn't added in yet. I'm guessing it's going to be in the story patch whenever we get it. I have only this leveled up in the talent tree. This is the combat talent. The other two is just from constellations. On Xiangling, I do not have any of her talents leveled, and constellation wise, I do have 3 of them. This does make a pretty decent difference compared to people that don't have it, but it is what I have. For Kea, I do have his first constellation, but I'm not really using him for fighting at all, so that doesn't make a difference. And talents, I don't have these leveled. Lisa has none of her constellations or talents either. Noelle is similar, no constellations, but she does have breastplate and her normal attack leveled a bit. Barbara does have her first 2 constellations, so these do help out, but she does not have any of her talents leveled. Very similar for Amber. She does have her first 2 constellations, none of her talents leveled, but it doesn't make that big of a difference. She's just to break shields. Now, going into 4-7, really important things to know is the ley line disorder. This is really important. The elemental particles and orbs are going to help you get your element burst off more often. This is why I have so much crit on my characters, mainly the ones I'm going to be doing damage with. For example, my Noelle and my Xiangling. With her critting so often and the crit damage increase, which we can see here, the other ley line disorder, it's going to help out a lot when it comes to killing things. Just the crit overall is going to help, especially when your skills crit. Going into this part, what you're actually fighting, and why I'm building my teams a certain way, is because you have to get through the shields if they're put up. So to get through ice, you need fire. I'm going to be running Xiangling to get through those, and Amber on the other team to get through these. For the ice guys, I have Kea to freeze them and help get rid of that. They're just mainly the kill. You're going to be targeting them, and you want to kill them as fast as possible because they can heal the others. The lightning guys need ice to get their shield broken, and that's why we're bringing him. On this side, Barbara's going to be here to get rid of the Pyro Slinger shields. If we look further through, Geo Chanters, that's what the Earth main character is going to be taking care of. And Great Swords can also break through them, which is Barbara's job here. I mean, not Barbara, Noelle. Same thing here, fire to get through this, and ice to get through here. There's no lightning guys in this second half, so we still don't have to worry. Chamber 3 is where it gets a little bit more dicey. These guys hit really hard. Take care of the Hydro guy first. Lightning guy, ice to get through his shield. And Nemo, he just takes whatever element there is. For the Pyro Slinger, I have Barbara. The Lightning Man here, I cannot get rid of his shield, so killing him is going to take a while. Barbara's just going to auto him to death, and with all the healing I have, it's not going to matter. He's not going to be able to kill me once I kill the other 2. With that, let's get straight into it. Of course, we're just going to have our team set up. And Noelle, Barbara, Amber. I just want to go ahead and reiterate, you're going to most likely have an 8th character. If they have a great sword, it helps out a lot. You could put the Earth main character on the other team. Or if you have another ice character, they can take care of the lightning shields when you're way farther down. When you get into these floors, I would really recommend taking care of these water guys. You're going to see me use my elemental burst as often as possible. In this case, I'm really just trying to burst him down. As soon as he puts up that ice shield, I can go ahead and throw down my Kea's skills and it'll freeze him. Xiangling is going to be the person that takes care of that. So from at this point on, I'm just going to go ahead and watch out. While Lisa and Lightning in general does get through the water shields, that's not the main reason I'm bringing her here. You can take them down fairly quick, so you could just focus on that. there's not enough free lightning characters to worry about where to put her. I'm just putting her here for the heal. Ultimately, I will just take them down with need be with just raw damage once their shield's up. If you have characters to fill the gaps where my teams don't have the characters because I'm only using these 7, then go ahead and switch in whoever you need. Razor's really good here, and if you have Razor, you could not have to worry about bringing Lisa and switch it to another team. I would use him as a main DPS in this situation as well. So once again, my main target is going to be the healer. Since I have Lisa here, I can take down his shield really quickly. And this is where Kea is going to put in work on this team. I just want to play this really carefully. Avoid any unnecessary damage at this point because I don't have a consistent healer on this team. Alright, well, this is sometimes why I hate Earth main character. On top of that, that also happens very often to me. Do be careful when you are using Geo main character. It's really not that uncommon to have them teleport and reset their entire health bar. It's happened to me on just about every single run I've done with them. Well, you can get a lot of damage off of using Geo main characters meteors like this. Just be very careful. Another really good tip I want to give is whenever you see yourself about to take damage and you have an elemental burst available, don't be afraid to use it for the invincibility frames. For this side, you're going to want to go ahead and focus the fire. It does hurt a decent amount. Just stay away from the ice guy. He really can't do anything. And this is why we have Amber. Any other fire character can do the same thing. For example, if I were to use my Bennett, I would definitely put him in this team. It helps so much more. And for example, if I had something like Razor or another lightning character, on the other side, I would just put Lisa on this team to take care of anyone that has water shields. That would let me have 2 lightning and just really quickly get through all of this. If you have any good elemental resonance that you can build up, go ahead and use that as well. For example, getting double fire for a damage boost. If you get a 25% damage boost, it will help you kill these guys a lot faster. Alright. I usually leave the boxers for last. They are pretty harmless for the most part. Be careful about using your skills when they put their shield up like that, because if you do, they will absorb whatever element you hit them with and hit you back. The attack is also a vacuum when the attack is going off, so that's just another thing to note. If it wasn't for health reset bugs, I definitely could have gotten that. What you gonna do? They're gonna be going for floor buffs, of course, because you want to make your other clears as fast as possible in the future. In this case, you definitely want to get rid of the ice character first. He just does way more damage, is way more of a threat. The Geomancer really doesn't do anything. When it comes to taking down his shield, that's the main reason why we brought the Traveler on Earth. Really didn't die. That's not what I meant to do. That's going off. Just play it really safe and go after this guy. I'm not gonna lie. I have been playing this really badly and just been getting hit way too much. You can play that way safer and just focus one down at a time. That's what I would recommend doing. It's much safer just to focus them down one at a time. But now it's Noel's turn to go ahead and just take them out. See, whenever she crits, it does a lot of damage. Those berserker sets are really helping out here. Since the Anemo boxer's there, I don't want to use Noel's skill here in this case, because I don't want to give him that element damage. This is part of why I'm targeting the other enemies first as well. Whenever they get staggered, the Anemo boxer will try and assist them. But so if you keep on staggering them, it'll pretty much just get him to do nothing most of the time. At this point, now we just have to take him down. Now, what I think is the easiest room, in my opinion, is just this room. It's just a group of 3. So it allows you to take it on the fastest. Doing whatever gives me more damage, and just gonna go ahead and take them out. Always focus the healer first. My shield drop, of course. Right when I'm about to get hit there. Be much nicer if instead of targeting the person who was using a attack that absorbs whatever element it gets hit, it hit the right person. So the game wouldn't be that nice to target the correct thing. Nonetheless, even with how badly that was played and the events that happened before, we still got through it. So this is what I was talking about before. In this situation, while I usually do focus on taking down the range guys in that situation, I want to do as much damage to the lightning one before his shield goes up. I don't have the extra ice character to get through that shield. So at this point, I just wanted to try and kill him as fast as possible. Now that his shield is up, it's just a matter now on taking him down and getting through the rest of what's left. Now that we're pretty much done with the challenge, it's just taking down the last guy. This part takes the longest because I don't have that extra ice character or anything to really help get through this shield. Be really careful about that last swing at the end there too, especially if your characters are decently squishy. It does hit at the back as well when he's doing the wide arching swing for the third hit. Or you'll often just see me go ahead and use invisibility frame dodge there. Even though I'm not in a lot of danger, it's still just something you want to avoid. And with that, we have floor 7 done, and that's it for this one. You can claim your free legendary artifact and get whatever you can get from it. Hopefully it'll assist you when we move on to floor 8. We will be doing that soon. If you do enjoy these type of videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. Every little bit helps, and I do appreciate all the support that this has been getting. That's all that I have for this video. If you guys want to see more like this, just let me know, and I will see you all in the next one.